Let me ask you something straight up. Have you ever sat down to pray, and 5 minutes later, you're already thinking about what's for dinner, or why your phone hasn't buzzed yet? Be honest, we've all been there. Prayer sounds simple, but living it out? Not always so easy. Here's the good news though: God never asked us to impress Him with prayer. He asked us to pour out our hearts. That's the difference. You don't need a script. You don't need a holy accent. You don't need to sound like King James English. God just wants you to be real. Now, the Bible actually says it best: pour out your hearts to Him. For God is our refuge. That's Psalm 60:8. Notice it doesn't say, whisper a neat little prayer and keep all the messy stuff bottled up. No, it says pour it out like water. Let it spill. Let it flow. Think of it this way: have you ever shaken a soda bottle and then opened it? Yeah, it explodes everywhere. That's kind of what happens when we hold everything inside. Stress, worry, doubt, they build pressure. But when you finally take it to God, when you let it out in prayer, you're not exploding, you're releasing. And the cool part? God isn't standing back with an umbrella saying, "Whoa, that's too much." No, He's saying, "Finally, give it to me." And let's be real for a second. Life is busy. Distractions are everywhere. Some of us avoid prayer because we feel guilty, like we're not doing it right. But think about this: when my friend calls me, I don't grade their conversation. I don't say, "Well, you didn't use the right vocabulary today." I just enjoy hearing their voice. God feels the same way about you. He just wants your heart, not your performance. So why is pouring out your heart so powerful? Because prayer is not just a ritual, it's relationship. It's not a vending machine where you press a 7 and hope for a blessing to drop down. It's sitting with your Father, your refuge, your safe place. And in that space, your soul finds rest. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Scientists have studied stress release, and they found that when people journal their thoughts or talk openly, anxiety levels actually drop. Guess what? God designed prayer to do the same thing. But even better, because you're not just venting to the air, you're handing your burdens to the one who can actually carry them. 1 Peter 5:7 says it plain: cast all your cares on Him, for He cares for you. I love that. Not some of your cares. Not only the polite, acceptable ones. All of them. I'll be honest, I used to struggle with prayer big time. There were mornings I felt like I was just talking to the ceiling. But the more I stopped trying to pray right and just started being honest, telling God when I was frustrated, confused, even angry, the more I realized prayer isn't about me getting the words right. It's about getting my heart right before Him. Think of prayer like sitting with your best friend. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Sometimes you just sit in silence together. That's what God invites you into. So here's the takeaway: stop holding it in. Stop waiting until your life looks neat enough to present before God. He already knows your mess. He's not shocked by it. He's ready to carry it, pour it out. The fears, the doubts, the hopes, the dreams, everything. Because when you pour out your heart, God pours in His peace. And trust me, His peace is better than any quick fix this world can offer. If this video spoke to you, here's what I want you to do: make prayer your next step today. Find a quiet place, even if it's just in your car, and pour it all out. Then come back here and tell me in the comments how God met you in that moment. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos like this one. And if you want to go even deeper, watch the video on your screen right now about finding peace in God. I promise it will encourage you. So pour it out. God's listening.